Good evening, friends. You are coming up for the paper now, and before going into the paper and revising it in the last 45 hours along with EIS and SM, I will take your 3 to 4 minutes to just make you understand how do you revise and prepare for the final day of the exam. So, first of all, the strategy for strategic management shall be as follows. Number one, there's a change of trend if you observe. The MCQs which are nowadays being asked are not simple plain MCQs, they are scenario based MCQs. So you can observe a trend from November 20, Jan 21, July 21 and December 21. Keeping in mind those changes, may I request you to compulsorily go through the suggesteds and the RTPs specifically sent by the ICI. Those RTPs have the flavor of those kind of questions. In order to revise all the 8 chapters to cover your 35 marks of your theory portion, because 15 marks are your MCQ based, there are 160 slides which are available on YouTube as well as on my app under which you are registered. One slide will not take more than a minute to revise, so within 180 minutes you can revise all your 8 chapters by reading every important line of the chapter. So 3 hours you can revise the whole theory portion, and then you need to specifically pay some attention on around 20 scenario 150 MCQs, scenario based MCQs in the booklet which ICI has released. I have shared it on my Telegram. It is available on my app, and you can also download the same from the ICI BOS website also. So it's there everywhere. Please attempt those questions. Most of the question answers are correct. Only a couple of questions answers are wrong. So don't panic on this. Please go through it, because that will give you an idea that how the paper may come up for MCQ based questions. So it will take around like 4 to 5 hours. So out of the 45 hours which you have from one paper to the next paper, around 3 hours for basic conceptual revision of all the slides, 4 to 5 hours of your study on MCQ and scenario cases. This will take away 7 to 8 hours of your study. And then if you still think you want to derive a comfort, what I would suggest is, in the end of the module, after every chapter there are questions which are solved with a solution. Don't read the plain chapter again and again. Read question and answer, question and answer, question and answer. It will help you understand things better. On the day of exam, you are supposed to read the question paper and scenarios, questions calmly. Be proactive, don't be reactive. Don't panic if there are two or three questions which are unique in front of you. Settle down. There is a lot of scope for passing the exams. Don't worry on that. But read the questions calmly. Don't panic on that. And in case when you are answering the questions, always think like a businessman, owner or a manager. Please remember, you might be thinking 10 things in your mind, but it has to come out through the pen on the copy, showing to the examiner that, sir, this is what I have written. So the examiner will not understand what is there in your brain. He will only read the copy. So please be very calm while answering and identify the concept and think logically. And before attempting an answer, check your assumptions. मैं क्या सोच के answers लिख रहा हूँ, because that is where theory questions get into trap, that you think one angle and put it in the exam sheet, and the examiner is not thinking from that angle. And the problem doesn't lies in your writing or his checking. The problem lies in understanding the concept, that what you interpret from the question and what the examiner was asking. So please make sure on that. And please, it's my hand folded request, I have said it n number of times in the class also, a lengthy answer does not mean a good answer. Please make sure. Lamba answer likhna does not mean it's a great answer. You have to be precise and crisp. Okay? Wish you all the best. Take care of yourself. Sleep well before going into the exams, and all the concepts are there and which are doable. We have studied all things. Just revise the way I have said. You will be smiling coming out of the exams. All the best. Thank you. Jai Hind.